Hi Twin Flames, hi light workers, Lisha and Andy here again with another video. How are y'all doing? Well, this is the first video in the Celebrity Twin Flame and High Status Twin Flame Connection Signs and Synchronicities, okay? So this is going to be the first video. As I told you guys, I have been studying this and trying to figure a way I can put it in a very easy to understand format for you guys. And this is what Spirit gave me to share with you guys. And the surprising thing is that as I started to write down all of these signs and synchronicities, I realized that they are also the same as the signs and synchronicities for any twin flame connection. So it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, high status, or non-celebrity, it's all the same, okay? Now, the difference in this video series is that I'm going to share with you guys these signs and synchronicities first, and I'm going to give you little examples throughout the series about what that means if you're in a celebrity twin flame connection. But then I'm going to also give you guys at the end, which is also going to be part of the celebration that I told you about, which is kicking off my celebration for my 1 year anniversary, which is going on right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm super excited because this is something that I'm so happy to be able to share with you guys. I have been trying to get some guest speakers lined up, so hopefully that will be coming up soon. But at the end of this series, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more juicy details about my own personal twin flame journey being in a celebrity twin flame connection, okay? So that's where we're going with this. Hopefully by that time, I'll be able to have the guest speakers lined up that can contribute to our party and celebration. And so also, I just would like to know if you guys could please leave me comments about what you want to see during this month. So this whole month of May, I'm going to be using as a way to celebrate my 1 year anniversary with Twin Flame Musical Therapy on this channel. And I'm so thankful that I hit 100 subscribers about a month ago, and now I'm at 130 and looking forward to going higher and higher with it. So I just want to see where you guys want to go with this as well on this channel, on this platform. What do you want to hear? What do you want to see? And the more I interact with you guys, the more you interact with me, rather, whether through comments or likes or subscribing, the more I can pick up on your energy and know what it is that you want to have to hear about on this platform. I'm also going to be including more music. Hopefully I'm going to be starting to write songs again. I've been really dedicating a lot of my videos to making these videos for you guys, as far as the series that I'm doing have been focused on healing. And so I have kind of put a halt on my songwriting because I've been trying to make videos about healing and getting you guys more acquainted with this journey. But I would love to be able to start making more songs again in the near future, which means that after this month I may be doing less videos, but we'll see. Like I said, I need more interaction from you guys in the comment section to let me know what it is you guys want to hear or see on this channel, okay? And I know that celebrity twin flame connections has been one of the big topics that you guys have wanted me to talk more about, and that's exactly why I'm talking about it in this series today, okay? So I'm so thankful that my voice is getting better and that, I'm not going to be, it seems like it's going to be holding through this time. And also, these, like I said, these little videos are going to be a lot shorter so that I can break them down for you guys and not have them to be so long. So we're going to see how much content we can cover with each video. I'm going to try to keep it under 20 minutes and see what you guys think, okay? And if for whatever reason, you guys prefer the longer videos, let me know about that in the comments too, because I don't mind doing the longer videos. A lot of times it can help me complete the thoughts that I'm having. Spirit is definitely working through me and guiding me as to what to say. And so my thoughts are actually more continuous when I'm doing the longer videos. But if you want to break it down at your own pace and then have the longer videos, let me know. Or if you like and prefer to have the shorter videos, also let me know. Also, if you want to engage more and tell me, where you are on your journey, that would help me too, just to know what kind of twin flames stages you're in on this journey, and I can see that in your comment, so that I can know who to cater these videos to as well. Because if you are in a stage of separation or communication or in union, I just would like to get a gauge as to what my audience is in where they are on their journey. Okay, so let's dive right on in. Okay, the first thing I want to say, like I told you guys just a minute ago, is that celebrity twin flame and high status twin flame connections really, it just means that your twin flame is more so in the public eye, and you may not be. Okay, and you may be, you may be someone also who is in the public eye, but just not to as great a magnitude as your twin flame. So your twin flame might have more, they might have more of a public presence. They might have more of a social media presence. There are a lot of different factors to this. So, you have to, just really gauge it to what you feel is in your situation. And another thing I want to let you guys know is that you shouldn't ever let anybody tell you who you are on your journey, okay? Because you and your creator, which I call Source Father Mama, is who's running the show here, okay? You and your creator together are and your spirit team are who's making these connections happen. You signed up for this. So this is another thing that you need to realize. Whatever stage you are on your twin flame journey, whatever like scenario you're in, if you are in a celebrity connection or not, you have signed up to be in whichever connection that you are in. So I just want you to know that, and to know that it's okay. If, like I said, if you guys are here because you want to know more about this connection as a celebrity twin flame because it's interesting, or it sounds like it's something kind of that piques your interest, and maybe you want to be able to just know what it's like, that's wonderful. It's just something we're sharing here. We're sharing information. We're sharing, like I said, signs and synchronicities that apply to all twin flame connections. So you're going to see a lot of parallelisms in the videos, for one thing, and I'm super excited about that because it's actually going to be a great series for anyone that is just starting to be on this twin flame journey to watch. Okay, so that's why it's really important for you to know if you are a twin flame or not, first of all. And if you're not a twin flame, or if you don't feel like you are one yet, then it's okay. If you're a light worker, you're also welcome on this channel. If you're just someone who loves to love, if you have a hope for love in your life at any point, if you have a hope or a desire to find a loving connection, then you're welcome on this channel, because we're here to bring more love onto the planet. We're here to be channels of love. And anything that you study or learn or, come across on your journey is going to help you do that. When you're trying to research things that have to do with opening your heart up more to love, that's what we're here to talk about. Healing opens your heart up, okay? Whatever you do to heal your chakras, to align with your creator, helps to open your heart up to more love, okay? And that's really the main thing. And that's the journey that we are all on, whether or not we're twin flames, whether or not we are, in the public eye. We are all here as a result of having chosen to be channels of love that we can help to bring into this new world, okay? All right, so let's get on into the first video topic, which is going to be the first signs and synchronicities you have on the twin flame journey as a celebrity twin flame or high status twin flame. Okay, so first thing I want to say is that if you are in a celebrity twin flame or high status twin flame connection, you are probably the divine feminine if you're watching this video, okay? Now, the reason this is important is because I'm going to break it down to you guys a little bit later as to how this applies to your connection. If you are the divine feminine, you can be a man or a woman. It does not matter the sex, okay? This is energy we're speaking about. And so, there are also same-sex connections in the twin flame community. So if you are a divine feminine, that means that you are the first one to awaken, more than likely, on this journey. Okay, that's all it means. It means that your energy is such that you are in a position to awaken first on this journey. You are more open in your heart space because of the fact that you have been through so many things that have caused you to not only close your heart, but once you become aware that you're on a spiritual journey, that's the first thing you open up. Okay, and I do speak more on this in the Separation Sucks series. I really go into detail about how the divine feminine versus the divine masculine wakes up on this journey. And this is very important for you to understand, because usually the unawakened twin is going to be the celebrity twin flame or the high status twin flame. Okay, and it's not because they don't know that they are spiritual. It's because they don't really understand the twin flame journey first. They are not the ones that start researching this twin flame journey. And this is why you're going to find so much resistance, or possibly even, a running, so to speak, of this twin flame that you have from this connection, because they don't know or understand the term twin flame. They probably haven't even heard of it, or they just feel as though they're different and special because of the fact that they know that they're spiritual, but they don't want to, like I said, reveal it to anyone yet. They're afraid, because they're in the public eye, that they will be looked at a certain way. And so they keep it to themselves, but they have a lot of gifts and talents within that are hidden, that they just know about, only they know about. And the fun thing is, this is where you're going to be able to get to know your twin flame on a deeper level, because you're going to also know about their gifts and talents through the telepathy that you have together, through the connection that you have in the 5D. Okay, so you're going to be able to see a lot of the things that your twin flame has, as far as gifts, as far as understanding, as far as their moods, their the way they feel, the things they're going through. You're going to be able to feel a lot of that on this journey, because of the fact that you're both spiritual and you are one. Okay, that's what you got to remember. On this twin flame journey, you are one. In the 5D, you've always been connected. There's never been such a thing as separation in the 5D. And this is what you have to realize also on this journey. And that's why the video series Separation Sucks is such a good one for you to go and watch, because it talks about exactly what this means on your journey. Okay, so now that I've kind of broken down who you are as far as in this connection, if you're in this type of connection and you're watching this video, now if you are the celebrity watching this video and you are the divine masculine, you can be either woman or man, then you should also realize that you have been drawn to this video because you are starting to awaken to this journey. Okay, and so you are actually at a point where something's going on with your person, and you are trying to figure out what it is. Okay, so you're alert, you're awake to the fact that you have a connection with someone. You don't know why you have this connection, you don't understand it, and you're looking for answers. Okay, and so this is the reason why, if you're the divine masculine on this twin flame journey and you're the celebrity twin flame, this is the reason why you've been drawn to a video like this, because you're ready to find the answers for yourself. Okay, so yes, we're going to have both divine masculine and divine feminine watching videos like this, because they're going to be wanting answers. But the divine feminine usually is the one that researches this connection first. And so she's farther along in the fact that, or he, I'm going to say she, because this is just easier for me to say divine feminine with she and divine masculine with he. Okay, but take it as it resonates with your different with your different energy. If you're the divine masculine, just know that you are the divine masculine energy, and if you're the divine feminine, you're the divine feminine energy. Okay, so so I just wanted to clarify that real quick. Okay, so the divine feminine goes through her dark night of the soul first, okay? And this is another thing I talk about in that Separation Sucks video. This was something that was revealed to me by Spirit, and this is also something that I feel is something that can help all twin flames to understand how come the divine feminine is the one that wakes up first on this journey. And so it's because she's ready. She's ready to begin this journey. And so how does she get ready? It actually is because she goes through a dark night of the soul. All right. Now, both twin flames have been going through different things throughout their lifetime. Trauma, childhood abandonment issues, different things that have come up, throughout the time that they've been growing up, which have caused them to be very, broken down and enclosed in their heart space. Okay, so a lot of us were that way. If you can think back on your life maybe 5-10 years ago, where were you at? Just think about it. You went through a lot of things growing up because you chose to. On this journey, we all chose to go through what we went through. We picked out our parents. We picked out the situation that we were going to be brought into as far as socioeconomic. We picked out, a lot of things. And I know it might be hard for you guys to digest, but it really is the truth. When you are farther in on this journey, you'll start to understand that your Akashic records play a big part in how fast you're able to heal, as far as if you're able to really accept the truth of this journey, which is that you did sign up for this, So once you start to realize that, and you start to really heal those past wounds from old traumas and even from previous lifetimes here that you have had, then you really start to see the bigger picture and to see that really what you're here to do is to continue in your growing process to the point where you become the best version of yourself. And it has taken many, many lifetimes for us to figure this out, okay? But by the time you reach this particular lifetime, whereas you realize and awaken to the fact that you are a twin flame, you're on that last leg where you figured out exactly what it is that you're here to do as far as ascension is concerned, and being able to elevate your consciousness, to be able to help heal the planet, to have a mission that will allow you to be able to basically enter into paradise after you leave here. You don't have to come back here and do this again, okay? If that's what you signed up for, then that's where you're going after this lifetime, okay? You're not gonna have to repeat this because you've accepted the mission, okay? You've accepted the mission that your life and your soul came here to do. And so you're basically going to be in a situation where you don't need to come back and repeat all this stuff anymore. Okay, so that's one thing you should really be thankful about. All right, so yes, the divine feminine goes through her dark night of the soul. What does that mean? And a lot of the times we will read things, in different on different platforms, or we'll hear other YouTube people talking about the different stages of the twin flame awakening, and they will talk about dark night of the soul, and a lot of them abbreviate it with DNOTS. Okay, so that's what, if you ever hear DNOTS or see it abbreviated as DNOTS, that's the dark night of the soul. And I've actually had other Instagram pages where I've commented on, someone who broke it down as to what dark night of the soul is, and I used the word DNOTS, and someone was like, well, what is DNOTS? And then I'm like, it's the abbreviation for dark night of the soul. Okay, so now if you ever need to have that as a reference. Okay, so the dark night of the soul is is something tragic, a tragedy, or something that's just more than a midlife crisis. Okay, it's a tragedy or certain series of events that lead you on the path of enlightenment, ascension, or your awakening. Excuse me. Okay, so that could be a mental breakdown. It could be a death of a close relative or friend. It could be loss of a job or home. It could be a significant breakup of a relationship that just really leaves you undone, okay? And it really has to be something that is like super like unsettling. I mean, it really shakes you to the core. It really breaks you down to the point where you are pretty much, on your last like leg as far as not being able to feel like you've hit rock bottom. Okay, your dark night of the soul is where you feel like you really have hit rock bottom. Okay, now this, like I said, happens for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. But the divine feminine, it happens before she meets her divine masculine. And the divine masculine, it happens after he comes in contact with the divine feminine, okay? In most cases, okay? I'm going to put that there because there are certain cases where it's the opposite or that it might happen a little differently. Like I said, you have to take it how it resonates on your journey and make sure that you understand what your journey is going through, what you're going through on your journey is specific to you and what you signed up to do, okay? If your divine masculine signed up to go through his dark night of the soul first, then, that's what's going to happen. But the pattern that is now taking place as far as with the divine feminines having more of a ascension-oriented awakening, this is because a lot of the divine feminines are at a place where they are ready to accept what the divine has to offer. And, it's been so long, so many years, whereas we've allowed, the masculine energy to run this planet. And now the divine feminine energy is starting to step up and take, the lead as far as awakening and ascension and becoming more and more at peace and in harmony with her creator, and allowing this to be more of a channel of love. And that's what I said, we're here to do is open up these channels of love so that it can become straight from source into our new earth, okay? So that we can create a better earth for our, our children and our children's children, okay? So yeah, these are all examples of what we go through. I went through a period where I lost my job, and, it was really devastating for me. And I was in a relationship that I wasn't happy with. It was like bam, 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 one right after the other, back to back. I had things going on, as far as I lost my job. I had already been kind of, on the way out as far as with my relationship with my, my ex, but I had been, still staying in the situation, just kind of stuck, just kind of like you're still there, but you know that there's not really a connection anymore, but you just stay there because of, comfortability, because maybe you guys are sharing a bank account, or you have, invested in a business together, or you've done things together that have caused you to be, financially tied together, whether it's buying a home or cars, whatever it is, you have to deal with. If you're in a situation where you're losing a lot of these things, you're having to deal with that, especially if you're looking to exit out of a situation that is just not satisfying you anymore, okay? And that was exactly where I was at. I had, I lost my job. I was unhappy with my relationship. I was ready for something different. I just didn't know what I wanted, but I really didn't know what I wanted, But I just knew that, me losing my job was devastating to me. And, I had to figure out something, But actually, after that happened is when I started to make music on my own and started to learn how I started picking up songwriting again, which is something that I had done way early on in my lifetime. As a young child and into my teenage years, I was writing music, and I had gotten away from that. I also write poems. I had gotten away from all of my creative, gifts, and I had really just kind of like left them, But if I hadn't lost my job, then I would have never started picking those back up again. I would have never started to realize that I could, go into songwriting again and to start writing my own songs. I wouldn't have started researching how to produce my own songs and also how to record. I had to figure out all that stuff, how to record in a home studio, how to set up a home studio. I started out singing music on a little Android phone with an iRig mic. And this iRig mic is something that you just plug into your phone, almost like a karaoke mic, okay? So it was a really cheap first mic I ever had, but it was something. It was a way to get started. And after having lost my job, I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I was able to do all this research to figure out how I can make music on my own. And so this was something that was really exciting to me, but I had to go through that tragedy first. I had to go through that big upset, that big letdown, before I could even come to a point where I could do this again. And that is kind of what led me to open my heart up again. It's amazing, because I was really, really closed down. My heart was shut down. I was basically living with someone as a roommate and just kind of going through the motions. And, neither one of us was happy with it, the situation, the living arrangement, or the relationship. But neither one of us also was ready to let go of it because of, like I said, the comfortability. But eventually, I was going to find something that was going to spark my interest enough to make me take a chance on leaving that relationship that I had and starting my own life as an independent woman. And so I'm going to cut it off here and leave it at that and just let you guys know that this is a very important thing. And I haven't even gotten into the first sign yet. But this is something that happens before you meet your twin flame. If you're in a celebrity or a regular twin flame connection and you're the divine feminine, you go through your dark night of the soul first. You lose something. You lose something very, very precious to you or very difficult to deal with. You lose something until it breaks you down to the point where you are at rock bottom. And then you start to realize there are other things within you that are yet to be uncovered, that you are going to start wanting to know more about yourself. And this is the start of it. This is the start of you wanting to pursue something that will lead you to a greater awareness of you and self-love, a greater awareness of who you are as a divine being, and a greater self-love. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And guess what? This is what attracts your divine masculine to you. This is what gets the magnetic ball rolling. Okay? So I'm going to talk more about how come the divine masculine wakes up second, on this journey. But that's going to be farther down the line. But yeah, the divine masculine experiences his dark night of the soul after meeting the divine feminine. So we haven't even got to the point where you met yet. We're just in the pre-stages. Okay, so the pre-stages of being in your twin flame connection, whether you're in a celebrity twin flame connection or not, is that you go through, as a divine feminine, you go through your dark night of the soul, which leads you to open up your heart, to want more out of life, to want to have self-love, to want to have, something beautiful to offer the world. You just want more, okay? And that's what allows you to open up your heart to more beautiful things about yourself and what draws in your divine masculine, okay? So I'm gonna let you guys simmer on that for a while, and I will be back with the next video. And I'm going to try to do one every day or every other day, so it's not so far of a wait in between. But I hope this helped you guys, and I look forward to talking to you guys again. Please write comments, like I said, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with others on this twin flame journey. I mean, it doesn't have to be if you're in a celebrity connection, but I'm doing this because I know that as we go farther into the signs and synchronicities, there are going to be distinct signs and synchronicities for celebrity twin flames connections. Okay, so just hang tight. I'm getting there. I know you guys are interested in finding out more juicy details, but for right now, we're getting through this together on our journeys. We're leading it into, we're trying to, make it into something that's more universal to the whole twin flame experience. Okay, and I feel like this is what Source wanted. I feel like, okay, when I started this, I was like, okay, you guys, I don't know if I want to do all this, but it actually ended up being a blessing in disguise because, hey, we're talking about something that all twin flames can connect to, okay? All right, so thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.